What's up, collectors? P-Rockzilla back again for another review, and today we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Bad Batch Crosshair figure from Hot Toys. And this figure, wait, before we talk about the figure, please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification so you can be notified of upcoming reviews and content on the channel. And with that in mind, before I talk about the figure, I want to give a big shout out to Ray at Hawk Wars Toys. He was graceful enough to basically get this figure for me. This figure I slept on. The other Bad Batch figures, none of them sold out for the pre-orders. And even currently, you have Hunter and Echo available still in stock. So it surprised me when Crosshair sold out before he was even released. I'm a big sniper fan when it comes to video games, comic books, anything in general. When it comes to snipers, I love the snipers because when the snipers on the battlefield, you have to be very planned out, organized when you want to find your spot. And you got to make sure there's no other ways for people to come from. Just the whole fact that you have to think on the battlefield excites me. And that's why I loved Crosshair when I first saw him. And especially just the different unique style of his armor. That little blade on his left shoulder pad has no damn reason for being there, but just looks so damn cool. And I love that. The little crosshair on his freaking helmet, that is cool. Gives me flashbacks of the comic book villain from Daredevil, Bullseye. So definitely like that. And I was super happy when this guy was announced figure form. But like I said, I missed out on him on the pre-order. So thankfully, Ray was able to grab one for me, send it to me. And here I have him in hand, ready for review. So thanks to Ray for this figure and for this review. So with that in mind, let's get this review started. Dale! What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. Dale. And as always, let's take a look at the box before we get the figure out the box. Right there in the front, boom, you got that cool pose of Crosshair. Love is the blade I'm talking about right here. Love that. Love the Crosshair emblem or whatever you want to call that on his helmet. Right here you see the cool picture of him with his helmet off. And this is, like I said before, with the other reviews for Echo and Hunter. This is a big debate in my mind if I should have them with or without the helmets. You guys know I love the helmets and masks look way more than the actual sculpts. But these damn sculpts are so damn cool, especially with that toothpick. But I'm going to use the same method that my boy Dan at 6 Scale Reviews did. I'm going to use this toothpick with Cad Bane and keep this guy with the helmet on because that helmet is too damn cool to not have on. Anyways, Star Wars logo right here, Crosshair, Star Wars logo on the bottom. On the side, you have Crosshair, Hot Toys logo, another Star Wars logo right there. Another cool picture of the figure right there, Crosshair taking aim right there. And then right in the back, you have all the legal information and all that stuff right there. So if you want to take a look at that, when you have the figure, I can pause real quick for you right there. All right, so there we go. And then once you open the box, you actually do get, I'm hoping, because it's the first time I'm opening it, the slip cover right there. Yes, look at that slip cover, man. Look at that cool picture of the helmet right there. Crosshair with the bullseye right there. Dual wielding. Got the sniper rifle one hand, got the pistol in the other hand. This guy is freaking cool, man. I cannot wait to get this guy. Woo! I'm so excited. And I could not hide it. I'm gonna get him out the box so we can take a close look at everything he comes with in fine detail. I jumped the gun. I'm so excited I jumped the gun. I forgot to show you real quick how the figure looks out the package. So once you get the box out the way, you're greeted with 2 layers. Well, 1.5. You get this top layer of the clamshell, the cover that actually has the tray for the hands, swappable hands. And then right below that, underneath the plastic, you have right here, you have the figure. Everything that comes in the package right there. The backpacks, the figure wrapped up in plastic, all the little accessories, that cool sniper rifle. Oh, I can't wait to get this guy out. All right, so now let's go ahead and get him laid out with all the accessories that comes in the package so we can take a close look in 4K fine detail. So there we have Crosshair laid out with all the accessories that come in that nice packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure first. And one thing right away that stood out to me, I didn't realize in the show, or maybe in the show it's not as obvious, but that transparent piece in his targeting visor piece, I like that. That's completely different from the other Boba Fett and clone troopers you get. That's definitely something different and unique. I like that. It kind of makes it obvious that he uses it more for his sniping. But that stood out. Like the minute I took him out, I was like, oh, that's different. Because I got so many, you get used to opening like the Boba Fett characters and the troopers and stuff, the clone troopers and everything. You kind of get used to some of this stuff. But yeah, that's different. I like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at the actual character in the figure form. And look at that detail, man. Look at all the weathering across the helmet. I love that damn crosshair on his helmet, man. That looks so damn cool, man. And the fact that, let me see, because this thing feels stiff. So hopefully I'm hoping mine goes down. There we go. So what's cool about it is you see the glass part actually lines up with that dot of the crosshair. The bullseye, the little dot right there. Oh, that looks so damn cool. This is different too. None of the other ones have that. I like the little, that's some big ass shells and stuff for the rifle, for the sniper rifle, the bullets and stuff. This is right here, that pleather material, so you definitely got to treat that. Be careful with that. Don't put too much stress on that. But you can see a lot of the detail all across. So this is the piece that stands out to me, man. Here's that red fin right here. I like the way that looks. I don't know the reason for that. I'm not sure. I didn't finish watching the show, so I'm not sure he says why he has that, but I just love. This is what I like about the Bad Batch ones. I said before in the other reviews that they just all stand out from each other. And this piece is cool as hell. I like that piece right there. As you can see, it matches the red right here on his gauntlet. Go across here, you see all the detail there. The belt goes all the way around, and it's pleather all the way around, all the way up to this piece right here, which is an elastic piece from here. And then back to the pleather piece right here. So this gives you some leeway here, but I would be fearful of that elastic piece either unglues or unstitches from that pleather. But you can see there all the detail back there. This is cool too right here. I like that little, I don't know what those are, but that looks real cool. Got the holster right there for his gun. Got the same black pajama looking materials underneath that they all have. Definitely all the detail weathering right here on the thighs. Got the red pin, like the red stripe going down here on his shin guards. Or his boots, whatever you want to call them. That's considered boots, but I think they're shin guards. But yeah, so look at that detail, man. This dude looks real cool. Oh my god, I'm so happy I got this guy. Definitely a cool character. One of my favorite helmets from the Bad Batch. Love the way that looks, man. Oh man. Anyways, another thing that I do love too, that I normally don't like when it comes to the Hot Toys, because I normally don't display them, is the head sculpts, man. And this right here, look at that tattoo right there. Look at the tattoo right there on his face. The same marking on the helmet. Damn, that's so damn cool, man. This guy is. This is one. I'm telling you, this is one of the most, to me, one of the most unique looking characters, or even clones in general, but just characters in the Star Wars lore from the current cartoon stuff. Man, he looks so damn cool. And then even his voice, the way he talks, like he has that, like that, the weird voice. But yeah, that was cool. Just you got the 5 o'clock shadow going on there. See the vein right there? Is that a vein or a scar? Right there. But damn, that it was so damn cool. Look at that. Woo! All right, so then from there, we have the hands. I'm going to go through all the hands. We could have the hands here. I kept them in the tray. The pistol, the 2 pointing hands that they have, the other pistol hand, and an open hand. And from there, you have the base, and the base has the 2 options of basically the typical Star Wars, other than the sand base. And then you got the nice one that I'm going to use and definitely recommend for all your Bad Batch characters right here, because it says the Bad Batch, and it has like the their icon for the helmet, the logo right there. Definitely cool. I love that. I wish Hot Toys did this more often with other characters. And then of course you got the stand, and then you have the backpack, which each one's different. Hunter so far is the only one that can actually open, which kind of sucks. I was hoping they can all open, because what I do now currently with my Hunter ones is his is the only one I can open. These grenades that you actually have that come with each one of them, the same thing, like the half and then the full grenade, I just basically put them all in Hunter's back, and it's basically his backpack since it opens up, because I hate leaving accessories in the packaging and just sitting in my basement. But definitely gonna put these in Hunter's backpack. I was hoping that this one opens up. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But at least we got one so far. Going forward, I hope at least some of the from the other 2 guys. I hope those open up. Anyways, this is a cool backpack. This is the sheath type area for the gun. And this is the gun right here. So the gun, this is like the, I guess the regular, like not being used version, because it, according to the instruction manual, it has 2 sniper modes, which I'll show you guys also too. But yep, so this is cool. Just basically, you know, it'll slot into there. I'm not sure if it's that way or the other way. I think it's this way. Yeah, there you go. Just like that. If I'm correct, I don't know. I didn't look at the instructions that part yet, but it slots in right there. I'll correct it in one of the final poses. But the backpack looks cool. It doesn't open. It actually has all the weathering across here too. Love the way this looks. Looks very cool. And this is magnetic. It basically attaches right here. So what's cool about it too, I just noticed that now. Normally the magnet part has a foam piece right here. They actually did a cutout on the foam to go over that pleather piece so you won't damage that piece. So that's very cool. Something different. So there you go, just like that. And it attaches pretty strong magnets, so that's good. And that's different. Yeah, look, it fits right in right there to that slot, as you can see. And there's the backpack. So yeah, the backpacks are cool. I love the backpacks. Like I said, I just wish this one opened up. So that looks very nice. And then you actually get the same pistol that they all get so far. That goes into the holster just like this. Simple, easy peasy, right here. Put that in just like that. There you go. And it holds pretty decent. It doesn't fall out or flop in there. And then you do get, what I like about this, I was hoping you didn't get 1 toothpick. So it looks like you get 2 toothpicks right there. So definitely keep 1 in the package and then 1 for my Cad Bane. Like I said, damn, stealing your idea real quick. Then the pegs right here, the extra pegs. Now, this right here. So the rifle comes with two versions. Supposedly version A has this as the bottom attachment and this as the nozzle piece of the gun, the point, the end. And then the other version has the scope right there on the top, and then this piece right here as the nozzle right there. So I'll show you real quick right now. So here's the basic gun. Well, actually, I'll show you the details in these real quick first. So you see the nice little detail in there. Kind of basic paint right there, nothing too special. Get the actual hole right there. And then you get this right here. Oops, there we go. This one's painted a little bit better. Looks a little bit more metallic and stuff like that. That gunmetal. And then you have this one, which I'm definitely going to use because I like the snipers with, just like I like Berserk and the characters with the big swords, I like the snipers with the big sniper rifles. So yep, this attaches. I'll show you guys that also too, and we can see the scope here. Now it would be, wait, does it? No, yeah, well I guess you kind of could see through it. It would have been cool to kind of like the Gundams. We can actually see through it. But here's the scope. Looks real good. That one's painted very good. Okay, so let's look at the gun. And let's do the sniper rifle version, according to the instructions, version A, I think it says. So you take this piece out right here. Let's see if this comes out. Woo. All right, so that little peg piece comes out from that slot right there. I'm gonna put it on this base so I don't lose it. And then this one plugs in just like that. This slot, as you can see. Plug it in just like that. Plug it in, plug it in. There you go. I don't want to put it all the way in because I'm going to swap it out real quick. So there you go. That's the nozzle portion right there. And then this piece right here comes off. You just supposedly pull on this. Just there you go. Pull that off. And then you swap it out with this one. So here is Sniper Rifle Mode A. This one probably seems like more like he'll probably use like against either closer range or against like some, you know, anti-vehicle type stuff where he's shooting the, you know, needs like the bigger bullets or something like that, stronger impact. All right, so let's switch this back out. Now we're gonna do form B, which is the form I'm more likely gonna keep because it looks like a real sniper rifle to me. Because you, in order, in my opinion, if you're gonna do a sniper rifle, you gotta have whatchamacallit, a scope on there. So we're gonna put this piece back on there. So that goes back on. And in my opinion, honestly, you could probably just mix and match it the way you want to do it. I'm just going from the instructions, so I'm pretty sure the instructions are more screen accurate. And let's see, so this piece right here comes off. But I'm pretty sure you can mix and match it into whatever you want to do, which I would encourage. And then you can see there, the pegs are made for that slot, so you can see the smaller one on the bottom, bigger one on top. Slide that in right there. And then this piece right here, as you can see, once you pull that other peg out, it still has that same slot. You can see this piece right here and go slides right in just like that. I'm not gonna put it all the way in because I want to do one final pose with the gun on his backpack. And this right here, my fellow collectors, is a sniper rifle. This is what I'm talking about. This is the nice, look at the size of it compared to him. It's like up to like his, middle of his chest. So definitely gonna be my final pose in my collection display. I'm gonna have my Crosshair with this sniper rifle. All right, so yep, there goes everything that comes in the package. We took a look at everything in there. So let's go ahead and get a size comparison started. There we have Crosshair standing there in a somewhat default pose, ready for a size comparison. So let's go ahead and bring in 3 figures. And first, let's bring in the Hot Toys Miles Morales from the Spider-Man video game. Since he's kind of a big thing now, with all, people wanting him, the new one, part 2. I figured I'd throw the original Rude Boy up in here. All right, so there's Miles. Now, we're going to go ahead and bring in a 3-0 figure, and this is from The Walking Dead, Carl from Walking Dead. His father says, Carl. And last but not least, this is going to be a smaller scale figure, and this is going to be a SH Figure Arts, another man with not a lot of words, Hit. I forgot to mention, Hit is from the Dragon Ball series. But there you go, 4 figures for a good size comparison. Just in case you have any of the 3 other figures in the size comparison, you can get a good idea of how this figure Crosshair will fit in your collection or your display. Okay, so let's get the final thoughts and final poses, because I can't wait to pose this guy. And here we have Crosshair getting his sniper rifle ready for that long range attack. Got the toothpick in his mouth, keeping him calm as he gets his beautiful, beautiful baby put together and ready to decapitate someone or something. So with this figure right here, man, I definitely wanted to get at least one final pose with that beautiful head sculpt on there and that toothpick in there. Toothpick's easy to insert. And a quick update, the backpack, actually, the slot for the gun actually has a magnetic piece. So when you attach it, it goes with the top portion of the gun facing up, and then the top portion going where the scope's at, going into the slot where the backpack's at. And it's a pretty good magnet, so it just attaches right away. Didn't show that in the actual articulation portion, but I want to give you guys a heads up on that. Another thing is, again, got into the pose. Not much worry about the belt. There's definitely enough, enough slack there, so you don't have to worry about the belt as much. The only issue I had was, compared to some of the other Bad Batch members I have, Crosshair has a little more of a hard time getting the crouching pose going. Originally, I wanted to have him kind of like sitting more on the floor, but because of the legs and those thigh plates rubbing against his the waist area, you can't fully bend those knees up more. This is the furthest I can get his knees and upper thigh going up without actually causing damage to the figure, possibly breaking it. So just a little minor thing right there. I kind of wish his legs, maybe I just got to mess with it more, or I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I was able to get Hunter crouched more. So if this is the same body and same kind of armor, it just, it's kind of weird I can't get him posed the same crouching stance as I have Hunter. But this is still definitely a cool pose right here. Have him on the rocks with his helmet off, backpack is off, as he's getting his sniper rifle ready for his shot coming up next. Now that Crosshair basically has his sniper rifle adjusted to his likings, he's ready in his prone position for sniping and taking out the enemies. Now, so far, I just gotta say, man, in general, between this guy right here, Crosshair, Echo, and Hunter, Crosshair, I mean, it could be favoritism because he's my favorite character so far of the whole Bad Batch. But figure-wise, man, he's the coolest looking one of the 3, man. I love the design of the freaking armor on him. The helmet, I love the interchangeable parts of the sniper rifle. The only thing I had other than the legs posing, and this is the same with basically any of these clones, the hands are sometimes a pain in the butt to swap out because, the cloth underneath the gauntlets, when you're trying to put that other hand on it, it's always slipping up and down, so you always have to readjust, turn the peg at a certain size, so you can basically get it in the right angle without that sliding up and down. So there's a lot of finagling you have to do with the figure in order to get it in a pose you really want. But this guy right here, man, he can accomplish so far what I would like for snipers. The sniper poses so far, and I like it so far. Little tip here, the head's not fully pegged on there. Unfortunately, because of the back of the helmet and the back of the chest piece, that it rubs, so you can't get the head aimed up like this as much. I had to kind of like not fully peg in the head in order to get it posed like this, but I was able to get it there, and you kind of don't really see the difference in there if it's not fully pegged. So definitely good pose, but not the final pose I would keep my Crosshair in. Man, this guy, I'm having so much fun just posing and messing around with him. It's just, I'm getting everything I want with this figure so far. Finally, Crosshair is home with his two other brothers, and I'm more than halfway through to having the whole Bad Batch team in my collection. Crosshair is the best looking, in my opinion, the best looking and coolest looking character from the Bad Batch. And if you're watching it, I'm not gonna say I haven't seen it done. I haven't seen the whole thing just yet. It's unfortunate what happens to him, but he's still in there, and he still hits that chord for me every time I see him in the show. And in figure form, he is freaking awesome, man. I'm loving this guy. I had so much fun posing him, trying different poses like this pose right here. I wanted to make sure I put like the cannon type sniper rifle accessories on his rifle. And as you see in his pose, he's basically with the big cannon, ready to shoot that. And he's going into his holster to pull out his handgun. Nice pose, easy to put there. Not too much stress on the belt and holster. I may just keep it this way in my final pose, just swap out and switch it to the actual sniper rifle. But I don't know, man. I just love the types of functionalities you can do with the sniper rifle, different layouts, and customize it your own way is a cool feature. I'm happy they gave us that option. Instead of giving us two different actual plastic pieces of sniper rifles, just give us one and let us customize it. The helmets on these guys are awesome. The color palette of the gray with the red and the black, I love that, man. These guys are basically surpassing what I thought these figures were going to be before I bought them. And this is why I cannot wait to complete the team. And I'm looking forward to the two other members. And of course, when I do get them, I'm going to be doing reviews for them. But once again, I want to thank Ray at Hawk War Toys. Thank you for getting this figure for me. I appreciate that. If you've never bought from Ray before, go ahead and give him a try. He's a cool guy. He throws little comic books and stickers in there in your purchase. And he does pretty good shipping. It comes in a good time. Guy's really cool to talk to. He would go out his way for you. So please hit up Ray. Follow him on Instagram and Facebook. And basically check out his store. Buy from him. And oh my God, get this guy. If you're on the fence with the Bad Batch figures, get the damn figures. If you don't get them all, get Crosshair. At least right now, get Crosshair, man. This guy, I can't wait to have him with Fennec Shan and have my two snipers together. I'm gonna do some cool pictures with that. I cannot wait, and I am beyond happy with Crosshair and my Bad Batch so far. So please, collectors, if you enjoyed this review, please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification, and as always, collectors, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale. Bad Batch, Bad Batch, Bad Batch, Bad Batch, Bad Batch, Bad Batch.